Wish I still had a VP on. That'd make searching for this easier.
Could be eliminated. What is favorite boss fight? Is that applying to this game or every game ever made? Because I'm telling you right now, there's not an answer for either.
Who on the planet would spend... Okay, yeah, that's $466.
For what?
For PS2 Creature from the Krusty Krab on
Holy
Japanese
shit.
Amazon.
Look, buddy, I hate to break
Well, that's why, because it's Amazon.
you men here. We don't have time.
Said it once in Slice Interactive. I'll say it again. Never go to Amazon for used anything, really. Specifically games, though. You are not gonna find prices that you like.
I'll save you.
Like, I know eBay's got a lot of scammers. At the same time, though, it's very easy to find an eBay scammer. Very easy.
Amazon is a whole lot less secure, I'd say.
Yeah, first of all,
You're
Amazon's a
not
whole lot
forced to
less
add
secure.
pictures.
And, like, they'll only, like, take down scam items if you report it, and even then, it's 50-50.
How about Yahoo Auction? Do they have a copy of the game? Damn it.
Baxter Bunny, you didn't have to delete the question, Baxter Bunny. I just said I didn't have an answer because I don't like picking favorites.
I'll pick favorites.
Okay, well, Ethan will answer the question. What is your favorite boss, assuming in any game ever?
Oh, there's... That's an interesting question, because that requires me to remember any of them.
Meanwhile, double would be like, none of them. All of them suck.
I'm trying to think of a boss that I always feel good fighting, but I haven't played a game where... Ooh, I know one. It's long as heck. But after you beat it, you feel a whole lot better about it because of it. It's the final boss in Persona 3. It's super, super long, and you really hate it while you're playing it, but after it's all said and done, it's like, wow, that was a good fight.
Actually, you know what? I lied. I can't answer it. All the Titans in Sonic Frontiers except Supreme.
Oh, the Titans and Sonic Frontiers are amazing.
Like, I've never played a Sonic game ever where Super Sonic actually felt unstoppable.
I've never played a Sonic game ever.
Yeah, Frontiers is my first one. Ignore everything on my channel. You were high. I spiked your drinks. Okay, we're gonna try Rock Slide again. But like I loved finding out what happens when you quick Psyloop them.
Get down the slide.
Like, I don't know if there's any footage for what happens with Wyvern, but, like, I ended up finally finding out in my last playthrough. It's like, for those who don't know, in Frontiers, you can do a move called the Quick Psyloop, which is exactly what it sounds. It's the Psyloop, but quick. And that actually affects the bosses. For Gigano, you have to, for these effects to happen, you have to do it twice to them. For Gigano, he goes in the air, and when you do it a second time, you knock that sumbitch out. Like, out cold. For Wyvern, you chain the bastard up. And then if you do it a second time, you throw him Dragon Ball Z style. For Knight,
So much.
Knight is probably the most, brutal one. Because you just straight up impale him. And if you perform it a second time, you slam him deeper into the spikes.
I'm so happy that a new Sonic game has released, and after I finish it, I'm like, wow, that was pretty nice, instead of, I guess that was alright if you think about it the right way.
And like, as to what happens when you do it to Supreme, it took a lot of effort for me to find out. It's the same thing as Gigano. Only, he doesn't stay down if you knock him out. He gets right back up. But as to why I don't like Supreme, fight's way too long. You do practically nothing. And the parts where you have to parry the swipe attack, you still get punished for it. And was not a fan of that.
I was pretty lucky because I happened to have been good enough at it to be able to do it within a couple tries, but I really don't like how the final boss fight just turns into Ikaruga.
No, here's what I don't like about the final boss, because I actually played it again really recently, albeit with that mod that lessens the amount of health. And no, that's not why I liked it better then. I'm not that petty. I liked it better because I actually knew how to cheese it. And it wasn't just keep alternating the bullets. I had no idea, and I even checked back at the earlier minigames. The game does not once tell you that you can just run in to the bullets you're shooting. Like, if you're shooting light bullets, you can run in to the end's light bullets. And same thing if it's dark bullets. And I did not know that. Because, like, the game just outright does not tell you that.
And that's another reason why it's sort of unfairly biased towards someone like me. It's just that I kind of already assumed that you could do that because you can do that in other games of the genre.
Oh, I didn't know that because I don't play other games like that in the genre. Also, welcome back, Akira. Hopefully I complete Rock Slide this time.
Because this isn't the only game I've played that does something like that. It just turns out that this time it was in my favor, because I've played other games. Example, Sonic Unleashed. I never asked for God of War. I'm bad at that.
I'm just spoiling it right now, people. If you ever see an Unleashed music swap, and it's not modded, it is not me behind the controller. If it's gonna be anyone, it's gonna be either Ethan or it's gonna be Will. Because Will's actually offered to play the game. He owns it.
I've got the 360. Play it. I should grab a Series X and play it on there.
Yeah, because then you could actually play it. Remember,
that would
people,
give you the
if
best.
a level...
That would give.
Remember,
give you
people,
the best of the best footage that you want.
Yeah. It's like, remember, people, if it takes 3 console generations for a level to actually be played, it's not ambitious, it's poorly optimized. I'm so sick. I'm so sick of people saying, oh, it was ambitious. Meanwhile, I'm like, no, it fucking wasn't.
Sonic Unleashed is one of the best. Is like a really, really good looking game, but I think Sonic Generations like isn't all that different and actually runs. Okay, let's actually get the extras this time around. Also, yeah, I save-stated Rock Slide, what of it? I didn't want to play that challenge a 5th time. If Dolphins got it.
You're like, if it got it, you do it. But, you know what was so funny about me trying to do the proper method of getting on this cliff? And I failed so many times doing it. I did it first try in the new no music footage. It's when I'm live and have people watching me that I suddenly cannot do it anymore.
So it is.
I was like, see, I'm not bad at games. I swear. Eggman Land is hard. Yeah, that's the other reason why I do not want to play Unleashed. Not only do I not care for the game as a whole, I think the Werehog is overrated. Like, I know I'm going to piss off a lot of people. Frontiers as a whole is what the Werehog wishes it could be.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm way too afraid to play Eggman Land. I don't have to play Unleashed to play Eggman Land, for the record. Because the Unleashed project got updated to have that level. But, like, I've played the Unleashed project. I'm still afraid to play Eggman Land, even on the better game.
I got I was scared about Eggman Land for a while, but I then played it and I got through it first try.
Aren't you hot shit? I mean, there's been times like that with me, too, where I'm like, I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it. Like, there's quite a few levels in Crash 4, actually, in the current playthrough. Where I was like, okay, I'm gonna actually try to get the boxes. And then I was expecting to die so many times, and quite a number of times I did it perfectly first try. I'm like, how? Actually, how?
It's still so such an unnecessarily long level. No Sonic level has any right being 30 minutes.
Yeah, meanwhile, Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal's like, let's take that and apply it to every level in the game. Because every level in Shattered Crystal is almost half an hour.
If your Sonic level takes me more than 5 minutes to complete, I'm gonna start questioning why I'm playing.
Oh, by the way, I found out something horrifying. Lost World 3DS has a music toggle.
Oh my.
And now that I've gotten that knowledge out there, people are gonna want a music swap.
Better get Citra ready.
Oh, I have Citra. I'm not gonna do it. Like, if someone paid me to do it, I likely still wouldn't play it. I would likely just take your money and run away. I just realized I've been trying to get the toast. Get the toast! Get the toast! No! I completely forgot what my objective was there.
Toast.
Speed up the game again. 200 speed movie, let's go!
Oh, if my computer could do 300 speed movie.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Trust me right now, no, you don't.
No, I do. Not to run movie at 300 speed, but to run
Ah!
Twilight Princess 4 player at full speed.
Oh! I want that toast, but I don't want to reset the level, because then the toast will reset. God damn it! Give me the toast! I want my moldy toast.
This is what I get for having a decade-old CPU.
Get the toast! No, I was right there! I just want the toast. You know, I don't even have to get this. Extras don't count towards 100% completion.
They don't. I don't have all of them.
It was like, so I lied, folks. This is actually a movie 110% playthrough. If Crash can do it, then so can Bob. Actually, technically speaking, the full completion in, like, BFBB Mix, I think is technically 110 something, because of the extra levels added. Oh, wait, no, I'm dumb. I'm dumb, because those extra levels are actually the replacement for Krabs' spatulas. Also, I finally got the extra. Gimme.
Whenever I think of, like plus 100% completion, I always think of Donkey Kong games.
You always think about Donkey King?
Yeah, I think of Donkey Kong Country, because those games always had, like, 101%.
God. You know, I hate that shit in any game.
3%.
Like, I hate that shit in any game, because, like, 100's good enough, damn it. You don't get 110% on a school test. And if you do, then you probably don't have anything right on there, because your teacher clearly don't know maths. So yeah, as pointed out in the DX stream, I'm going to point it out for those who haven't watched it, Goofy Goober's unicycle does not have a texture.
Doesn't?
Nope. The seat and the actual metal on it does not have a texture. Only his wheels and pedals do.
That's weird. Chrome is nagging me about a memory saver option.
A memory saver option in Chrome. It took how long for them to add that?
I don't know, I think it's been there for a while.
I must not know, because I ditched Chrome like a long time ago. I went full on Firefox for a while, now I'm full on Opera GX.
I installed Opera GX to a recent build of mine just to try it out, but I'm not really interested in switching from Chrome full time. I've already got more memory than I need. Chrome can just sort of live there if it wants.
I don't even remember why I switched to Opera full-time, because Firefox was perfectly fine on my end. Like, the only issue I had with Firefox was pages would just not load half the time, but even then, that's an issue with our internet provider.
I mean, I use Firefox on my Windows XP machine, but that's the only thing that still supports it.
Oh, wait, no, I remember why I switched to Opera, because freaking when a page doesn't load immediately, it automatically reloads for you. That's why I switched it, because I was like, oh my god, this is way better. I can actually load pages!
Damn.
And I think that's literally the only... No, actually, memory was another thing, because you know I have so much shit on my computer all the time.
Yeah.
And Firefox, like, it saves a lot more memory than Chrome. It's still kind of a memory hog once all the shit's turned on. Meanwhile, Opera uses, like, no memory, and if you have, like, 20 fucking tabs open, it'll put, like, 18 of them to sleep.
I mean, I've got 16 gigs of RAM, possibly more coming up, as well as, like, local storage-wise, like, let me see, 1, 2...
Get back here, you filthy peanut!
Like 8 terabytes of storage. Spread across a few drives.
Also, welcome back, Mario Fan 04.
I wonder if he's a fan of Mario.
Also, Koopa, I noticed you referred to me as they earlier. If you don't know my gender, I am male. That is instinct on my part, because we live in a day and age where if you fuck up a gender, I just died. You killed me, Akira. You killed me.
You killed this man. Now I have to do this all on my own.
Anyways, that is purely instinct on my part, purely for the world we live in today. If you fuck up a gender, you will get so much shit for it. And, like, granted, I've only fucked up a gender once. It was with Sky. Because, when I posted the BFBB mix uploads, my original instinct was calling everyone a he, even if they were clearly not a he. Because most of the people I know are male.
It's a somewhat safe assumption.
And, they ended up coming to me through Discord saying, like, hey, I'm not a dude. Put they. I'm like, okay. And, like, that was that. You know, like, they weren't, like, mad. They just wanted me to fix something. I was like, okay, cool.
I think that's a majority of cases, really. I think... I instinctively do they, mostly. Just because it's the answer that applies to most everyone.
Yeah.
Like, nobody will be too bothered if you just use that.
But yeah, like, if I don't know your gender, more than likely at this point in time, you're gonna be called they. Because I want to save my ass. Ah! To Akira, I killed you 'cause I can. Like, that's not true. Someone just wants a ghost for their Halloween mod.
You got a ghost right here. Rent a ghost.
That sounds like a bad Family Guy joke. But one everyone would still laugh at.
Yeah. Koopa Eliminator streams have gained cutaway gags.
Oh my god. I can just imagine it now. Isn't that like just half the time we go on tangents, though? Like, we could make a whole compilation of tangents throughout the years, because I have a pretty decent chunk of those streams archived.
This is just like the time I played BFBB on Xbox.
And I just pull up a footage of BFBB on Xbox. There's like no commentary or anything, it's just a whole playthrough. Ah! What would cutaways be in the modding server? Would it just be clips from Double H? All his glorious meme clips? Oh no, I got 1 health again. And the health's on the path I can't go on. No! No! Ooh. I think my favorite random detail about this level, other than like the literal BFBB concept art that still says Battle for Bikini Bottom on it. There it is right there, actually.
Oh, I need to see this.
Yeah, it's like the Robo Patrick poster that says Battle for Bikini Bottom. It's just like on the wall like 10 times. But one of my favorite random details, and I'm actually about to come up to it, it's a billboard that says Super Machine, but the Super Machine is just the Duplicatotron concept art.
Oh, no.
with ice cream PNGs plastered all over the robots.
Goober World.
Oh, I did not know this. Once he passes the exit, if you do not keep moving, you can fail. It's like, there is a chance, even when you win, you will fail. There is a chance.
That's my favorite, is when you fail, because...
It's like, what's that? You didn't play this on a rainy Tuesday on your Game Boy upside down? Oh, sucks to be you.
This is shelf.
Good thing
Now
I always...
die.
Good thing I always play my Game Boy upside down and only have the time to play games on rainy ones.
Akira, oh, I guess I didn't kill you this time. Guess you get to live. How do you know I'm not undead? Racist.
Frankly, that'd be a shock to me.
Yeah, I'm not worthy of being undead. So, wait a minute. How did I miss that one single crate? Okay. I'm not changing that, but... That's funny how I change a bunch of these stacked piles of crates into barrels, yet somehow I missed one single crate. And for those worried on whether or not I'll fail the challenge, nah, you got more than enough time in this challenge. And I'm convinced they only give you so much of it to get all the extras.
Just hope you didn't complete the challenge, because now there's no going back.
Fucking, if Movie Rehydrated ever becomes a thing, or if Sliced Interactive ever picks that project back up again, they need to add a way to let you go back to challenges you've already done. Because that shouldn't be a thing to begin with.
Movie Rehydrated would be so weird. Because it makes a tie-in game into not a tie-in game.
Well, I mean, don't forget, like, they did re-release Truth or Square. It wasn't a remake, but it was a re-release. And that is a tie-in game. By name only, really.
When did they re-release Truth or Square?
For the Series X.
I mean, it's an Xbox 360 emulation, I mean...
But you can buy the game on the Series X.
You can buy it on the Xbox 360 store.
Shush. Like, everyone, like, whenever people, like, bring it up, you know, everyone's like, well, how do you let Paramount do it? And my answer is, they don't care. Paramount owns Nick. They own SpongeBob. They don't care.
There's nothing, like, stopping anyone other than just, like, is it a good business move? And
yeah,
that's
like,
up to
the only reason a Movie Rehydrated would happen, in all honesty, is either a movie anniversary, which is actually coming up next year. Yeah, next year this bitch turns 20. Yeah. Or, like, if they remastered the movie, which I did not know this was a thing, by the way. But yeah, apparently a movie can get remastered. Like, I knew 4K upscales were a thing. Because that's what Shrek was. And actually a lot of 4K releases. But, like, apparently the recent Scott Pilgrim re-release, no, they, like, full-on remastered the movie. I don't know what they did to label it as a remaster, but they remastered the movie, and I'm like, wait, you can do that? You can do that with movies?
Yeah, if it's stored in a format that's higher quality than the home media of the time, then you just you
remaster it.
You remaster it.
Well, like, at that point, that's just upscaling. Remaster would be like adjusting the audio levels and stuff.
Oh, well, in that case, again, you just need the source files again. Then you just modify the source again. Like,
Akira, you'll be 21 in September. Oh, don't die, don't die! Gah!
A lot of music videos are in 4K, like music videos from like the 80s, from the 80s and 90s. They're in 4K because they were all recorded on film, and film has no defined resolution. So if you just reconvert the film into, into digital video again, it'll be as high resolution as there are film grains on that film.
Yeah, and by the way, that's like the only time you're getting like true 4K from early shit. If the movie was not shot on film, it's gonna be an upscale. Like the Shrek 4K release, that's an upscale and it looks horrid.
If you have all the original cells of an animation series, all you have to do is
rescan them.
Rescan all the cells, and then you have 4K.
That's what
Sonic Adventure.
Yeah. Like that's actually what Batman the Animated Series did. They rescanned every fucking thing. And that's why the HBO Max remaster looks so good. They didn't do that with Batman Beyond, though. I own the Batman Beyond Blu-ray, and that shit's an upscale. I can tell, because there's a lot of film grain.